Hi, this is Nikki. I was sent this little tiny book cover to alter, so I've turned it into a little tiny junk journal, and I've made a little bag to keep it in as well. So I'll just show you what I've done. The book had the pages removed apart from like the first one, this one, after the cover. And so what I did was I measured the spine, made myself out of some card a spine, and I worked out there'd be about enough room for 3 signatures. So I did my signatures, sewed them into the spine, and then glued that into the spine of the book. So there's no actual strings on the outside. All the strings parts are hidden in here. Just really because it's quite chunky and thick, and I thought it would be too hard to try and sew 3 signatures into it. So this is the first page of the book, and that's how it was originally. And then you can see here, this is where I've attached my part to go in, and I've hidden where I've stuck it in with a little pocket, and I've put some little tags in there. And what I've done is I've used, this is the bag I store all my bits in, so all the bits that are in the little tiny junk journal have come out of here. And I thought that was quite a nifty way of using some old scraps up. The only other things I've used are the odd little tag, a little postage stamp, and some twine. I think everything else has come out of my bit bag, if you like. Oh, I did use some bits of washi tape as well. So this is a part of a page from a Russian dictionary, and I've put some vintage postage stamps. I've made myself a little pocket here, put a little tag in. Oh, this wasn't in my bit bag. This is a little tiny, like enamelled tag, and so I've put that on a bigger tag and put it in a little pocket here. This was the end of an envelope I'd obviously cut up for some project, and so I've used that vertically, and inside I've put some little journaling paper, and I've cut pieces. All the embellishments, I think, came out of other pieces of paper that I've cut up to make to decorate it. This was a bottom of an old piece of music paper, and this was a tag that was had been pre-made. It had got the metal rim round it. This is some Amy Tangerine paper. Oh, this is from an old Monopoly game, so put that in. Some more of that music paper. Just some scrapbook paper, some old craft paper. That was part of a birthday card, I think it was, that was in my scrap bag. And then on the back here, that's a little embellishment out of a little tiny set. And what I've done here is made that into a little pocket, and here's a little stamped image of a teddy bear, which I've made into a little tiny tag to fit in that little pocket. It's just a piece of blue vellum. This is another envelope. This is a yellow envelope, so I've made that into some pockets, and I've put some little tags in there, and put a little clip on it. Next page is just some paper, and I've cut that out of some scrapbook paper just to make the little tab. Next one is some graphic 45 paper, and I folded it back there and made a little tuck spot for a tag. And then inside, this is the middle of the first signature. Just a bit of lined paper. Here I had part of a doily, and so there was an image in it, so I cut it out to make it sort of scaled down for this size journal, and I've put that on there. I didn't make it a tuck spot, it was just too small to be of any effect at all, so I just stuck it down and let's put some tags in the little pocket there. The other side's the vellum. This was cut out of some not graphic 45, I think it's probably K&Co, that one. As another piece from I cut out of a piece of bigger scrapbooking paper. The rest of the stripe paper. That was a border on a piece of paper, so I've cut that. The music paper, my Monopoly money, the envelope, the other side of the little envelope, cut myself a little flap. Some little scrapbooking paper in there too. And here, this was definition of adorable, so I've cut that out and put that on there. A little piece of paper there, so I made a really little tiny little tag to go there. Some more just paper, a bit of washi, and that's the end of the first signature. So we're into the next signature. Another little pocket there with put a little tag in it. This was part of a scoring board, scoring paper in a game, and I'd obviously used part of it, so I used what was left. There's some more of that doily I cut up. Little was a paper there with a little tiny ticket on, so I cut that out. Some more music paper, postage stamp, little banner there I cut out of a piece of paper. Made myself a little tuck spot there. There's the middle of the second signature, so there's the same going the opposite way. Oh, I found this, this was part of a birthday card as well, I think, so I cut that out and put some pictures of the butterfly just in there. That was on some, I think it was some packaging, so I cut out the bit that said real life. That was a bit of a cover to a scrapbooking pad. Some more of that dictionary. There was a bit here where I'd obviously put a border down for something, then changed my mind, so I used that little bit there. This was so this wasn't in my bit bag. This was part of an old vintage Disney game, so I put that in, and that's the end of the second signature. So now we're in the last signature. Some paper, more scrapbooking paper. This was an old ticket that I used just because I would normally use that in my scrapbooking, in my journals and things. It was part of a journaling spot on some scrapbook paper, so I cut that out. A bit of a notepad, a bit more scrapbook paper. I cut that out of a graphic 45 piece of paper. That was out of some Happy Days paper. There's another bit of envelope here, so I put some tags in there as well. Put some more of that border on. Bit of washi tape there. Made another little tuck spot there. This was a little miniature postcard, and I would have used postcards in my journal, so I put that in and made that part of this signature. And I cut this one into this side into a fishtail. Bit more of that border sticker. The other side of the envelope, and I've just stuck a picture there. That's from a piece of K&Co paper. Bit of line paper. I cut this out of a piece of scrapbooking paper, a little heart, and then stuck the little banner there. More fancy paper. Oh, this one I made a little pocket, stuck another little heart in, and these were some little, I think they're Anna Griffin, like little banners, but they're sort of just big enough for this to make little tags. So I put a couple of those in there. Just the end of the paper, that was a little banner, and I punched a little heart out of it. And this is the back page here with some more butterfly paper, and I put just a little journaling spot there. I covered the front with a piece of butterfly paper, and I just where the paper was there, I cut a line across, and instead of just cutting it straight, I then cut out the wings so that they sort of stick out. This was a piece out of another piece of paper. This is the initials of the person who's getting the book. and some little flowers there and some little leaves. So I hope she likes it. It's turned out to be quite a chunky little book, and I made the matching bag for it with the same flowers, but I put a little bird on that, and then on the back just a little bow. So please feel free to leave any comments or ask any questions, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.